Still alive so far, folks. Yes, how y'all doing? Blue's alright. I was just looking at some funny things. Yeah, um, so far I got pretty good feedback from over on Facebook land when I actually went live over there. Ooh, buddy. Did I send out shockwaves by going on that platform? Yep. I started seeing things breaking down. And I'm like, I'm getting apologies. I don't know. Like, I don't do redos. I get it, people change. I've changed. However, alright, look, my week was nuts. Absolutely crazy. Want to know a secret? I'll tell you a secret. Hang on. I didn't talk about it on here at all because really, and I'm not going to say who, but there have been people past people trying to return and all that other stuff. And I'm just nice. So, I mentioned it was a good test. See what I do. And if I would clear it this time. Tell you what. I took my power back, doggone it. Yes, I did. Fully. Kapow! Like I said, then I see pockets of things. God told me he was going to do that. God told me I was going to get a test. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. I mean, the things will run right after another. I heard one of Garrett White's videos. He's over on Facebook. Look him up. I'll tell you what. That guy has been talking, speaking truth. And I'm like, finally. Someone who freaking gets this. Okay. And he knows about God and Jesus and all the whole nine. He knows about a lot of that stuff. Grew up in it. And then he got away from it. Sounds familiar. But yeah. I heard that. And then I was like, I'm gonna do what God told me to do. I got it. I need help. God, I need to cut these people. Cut them off. Off! I'm like, I need help though. Can't do it. Like, I need help. I knew that I needed help. I asked for help. Well, I had it all planned in my head what I was gonna do. Instead of that scenario playing out, I was getting contacted. But it was going in my spam folder. When I was praying about this stuff and I was talking to God about it, this person at the same time is trying to contact me through my email. And I wasn't expecting that. So I don't look at, yeah. If anybody knows anything about what's going on in the energies right now, I don't give a rip right now or this last week about checking my email. I apologize. It's been crazy energy of releasing and getting downloads and getting healing myself and releasing. And I was told, give you a, I heard it in my spirit because I'm like, I gotta release it the right way. I know. Show me how to do it. Give me the strength to do it. Wouldn't you know, the next day, one of the emails actually came onto my main thing. Almost 24 hours after I heard God tell me he was going to bring it back around for me to be able to cut it off and release it correctly. And I'm like, I was like, that's the type of thing, like, that's how I know God is so real. Dude, I'm telling you. Then, like I said, I hadn't let it, I felt a lot better when I was like, I know what I have to do. I know it, give me the opportunity. I need to pass this test. I know it's coming. Help me. And I got help. And sure enough, synchronicity came through. I sat on it for a good, I don't know, almost 24 hours before responding. Because I didn't even, I was going back and forth. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. And God said, tell him what I told you to say. Like, it's not a good idea. No, you had the opportunity to kind of mess that up. So, wish you well. You really do. That's pretty much where I'm at with it. My cat put his foot up on top. So yeah, then I did my reading on Friday. Yo, normally when I would be released, dude, this was a big, I don't know, man. I felt a huge energy release after that, and then I came on and did the reading yesterday, in which I'm getting a lot of decent feedback from the reading that I did that was on Facebook. Good feedback and a little backlash too, of course. From, ones that know that wouldn't want me to know because of the side I represent and they don't represent the same side I do. Yeah, they're pretty freaking psychotic. Like, these are people who I know personally. Listen, yeah, I know what they are. They're a straight up narc. I'm telling you, I've attracted these people the whole entire time. So I just am like, whatever. You're everywhere. I don't care. They don't say shit on my videos. But if I post anything about anything that has to do with, like, memes or whatever about these old reptilian people that are running this planet, because I know that he knows what they are too. Yeah. hmm Either way, there was that sync. And then I don't know, like I said, the reading yesterday was just, my mind has been blown. Um, feel bad Did cook supper this evening, but trying to. I also heard that like we're getting hit with major solar stuff going on, so probably feeling if you're feeling dizzy and stuff, nauseated. Yep, things are shifting. So if it's shifting in us, guess where else it's shifting? It'll manifest in our outer reality. So, yeah, I've been a lot. Excuse me. I've been a lot happier lately. Um, like I said, I went through a spurt there where I knew I just bombarded with thoughts and ruminating thoughts, and the whole entire time I was being hoovered in my email and didn't know it. Like, oh my God. It is what it is. Either way. I think we're good on that. Wasn't me. Pretty much told him what it was. Not a good idea, dude. Yo. God's not playing around no more. And that's with his kids. It's not going to be good. I'm seeing stuff happening synchronistic wise that I'm like, oh. And it's Halloween. And I've talked about a certain I saw something with somebody who was doing spell work against me happen. Um, we will keep that hush hush. I don't know. I don't ever want to see it. However, what you give out, you get back in return. So, happy Halloween. Dude. I don't touch that shit. Like, that's so cruel to do stuff like that to people and manipulate people through the elements and shit. Like, that's horrible to do to people. Get away from me. Feel that. I'll tell you, the energy has been kind of crazy. And it's because guess what? All these karmic assholes are getting back what they had coming. That's why they're all come crawling back. All of them. Dude, there's some that know better. There's really some that know better. Anybody that I've dealt with prior to like 2019, 2020, yeah. I'm cool with everybody. Just stay away from me. I'm like, we're good. You over there, I'm here. I have no ill will. Period. I'm good with everybody. Now, if they have a problem with me and want to throw shit, dark energy, you'll be met with well, try it. You'll see. Try it. Like I said, there was a reason why I went through all of this stuff that I did. I don't regret none of my past. I wish I would have done some things differently and made some different choices, but it was a part of my path. I don't regret a single thing because it brought me to where I'm going now. That's in the past. It's a good feeling. So, yeah. So, yo, I watched a video earlier about had to do with light workers and stuff being horribly mistreated and abused here. And how they need to knock it off. I'm talking about across the board. Yeah, we have like a lot of angelic forces and stuff like that on our side. Like, we win the battle, people. You just have to stand in your power. You know, you'll start, dude, I'm seeing things breaking. And I'm not mean like, I'm saying breakdowns of things. And then I got an apology. You want to hear the apology that I got from a guy that I didn't even think any two ways about it. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, he was really, you know, just like, it is what it is. It was what it was. We went out like what? A couple times. It was what it was. No sweat off my back. Now, maybe I won't read this. It is pretty personal, but he just basically apologized for how he treated me. Um, he said his mom, I guess, well, I'll tell you this part. His mom made a comment to him um, about when he had his daughter. His mom made a comment that, would you ever, I mentioned him, would you ever want somebody to treat your daughter how you've treated some of the women you dated? Or would you ever want her ever to date someone like you? His mom said to him. He said, then I never really truly tried to apologize to you because of my pride, I guess. He mentioned two of mutual friends that we have. He said, they can tell you I'm really not a piece of shit, but to you I was. It actually bothers me. Because you had an amazing, because he had an amazing time when we hung out. He said, and I've always liked that about you. You're different, and I like that a lot. And I mean that. He said, you're different, and I mean that in a good way. Either way, I hope everything is great and you are doing good. It's a big regret of mine how I was with you. Again, I'm sorry. I don't expect you to accept my apology or ever want to chat. In all honesty, I deserve that. Well, I was like, ooh, well, to be honest, like, he wasn't someone that I ever sweated over. He wasn't. Um, I've been treated a lot worse. At least with him, it was like, I don't know, was kind of like I wasn't really feeling him all that much either. Like I liked him, but then he kind of, I don't know, he acted weird and shit. Like when I went out with him again, I realized I didn't like him as much. But so I was all good with it. Like he didn't show me a very good side to him. So I don't know if that was just who he was or if he was going through shit. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I get that type of shit. And that's not even the same person that's been in my email thinking I'm ignoring him. Um, no, God was protecting me. Because it was going into my spam folder the whole entire time. And then when God said, all right, you'll get your chance, just hold on a minute, I had a message come through the next day. Like, what the? What? And then I actually went through my spam folder and realized he was, went through my spam folder and realized he was messaging me the whole entire month. That's why I was feeling all those projections. Oh, dear Lord. It's like, I think the fuck not. Come on, guys. Like, universe is trolling me. Universe is trolling me. That dude was like from back in 2018. Where are they coming from now? God, if I get a letter in the mail, I'll freak out. I will. But either way, yeah. I don't know. Must have got some people thinking. I don't know. Flu ain't no joke. So what are you guys feeling about these energies? Ooh, like I said, oh, dude. Ooh, all these people are getting like all that negativity that they gave you. It's all going, all that energy we've been releasing is going back to those people who have been leeching off of you. Yep. Especially if they're doing any kind of this is like the end of it. As far as ritualistic stuff. I don't know. Pretty much set the record straight there, I think, with my reading. Anyway. Then I hear the nuns reading, and I'm just like, flows right along with the pattern. Well, I'm in DU. Yes, I am. Faithful student. Graduate student. I'm in graduate classes at this point. I loved her cards. I can't wait to work with them more. They did make me a little bit nervous, but then when that But God card came out at the end, I was like, oh, I told you. I was never so happy to see a card. Like, yep. I really should send that part to the nun. That was pretty dope. I'm telling you, that was like, I had a friend message me when they started that reading, I guess, couple seconds into when I pushed play over on YouTube. I guess through the microphone, she heard, because I didn't have my microphone on, but there was like a voice, um, especially when I saw about ancestors and stuff like that. I think I was talking about ancestors at that point. So, um, yeah, if you go, I think it was like 9 seconds in, she said, she's like, Lisa, that really spoke to me. I was supposed to speak to the collective, unfortunately. Can't get out to everybody. So, if you haven't saw the reading, go watch it. It is, I do the first half. You can see the energy switch. If you only want to watch like your collective, the YouTube collective, because I get into some, she said the whole thing was great, but I actually get into some matrixy shit, pulling cards on that. It just came out for the people on Facebook and what God thinks about it. And then I actually did our normal collective energetic, which was freaking awesome. And then that had to do about all the ancestors, the other ancestors we're having come in. Um, it's been predicted. Like, they're coming, they're here because of the work you did. They're here to help you. Yep. The mantle falls on you now. To do what your ancestors could not do. Either way. Might sound like Mission Impossible. Hold your vibration. Stay in peace. Stay in love. Stay in joy. Know that these tests are coming. Know that the divine is going to allow it. He gave me I asked for a sign. I prayed. He gave me a warning. And strength to overcome with signs and synchronicities. And I'm like, but God. Like, only God can make that happen. Like, I'm not. And never release stuff with joy. I mean, I have, but you know what I mean. It's different. Get used to different, I know. I said over on Facebook, I probably blew most of those people away. They were like, what? We're used to talk about over here. See, I would usually do videos and then I'd never go live over there just because nobody ever appreciated it. They didn't appreciate the videos I'd share, so why would they appreciate me going live? Well, turns out some of them do appreciate it. Some of them are figuring this stuff out. Like I said, I'm getting apologies and stuff. I guess I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Telling the truth. Oh, look, my hometown community did not support me. They all thought I was losing my mind. No. I was listening to God. I was hearing God. There was a preparation period. Going through some hard lessons. That's why I am not mad. Look. Matrixy people are always going, like, I don't want to say always, I don't want to damn them to that. Um, God'll wake up who needs to wake up. How about that? God'll wake them up when they need to wake up. No matter how we were all narcissistic at one point, in one way or another. Yes, we were. Um, but we found a different way, okay? We found out we don't have to make people freaking see our worth. We know our worth. That was one of the things dude had asked me. Like, that's what his relationship goals were. Like, what are your goals? What goals do you have in life? Because they don't align with mine. um, he asked me then what my relationship goals were. I said, well, that was a prayer that I had between me and God that I don't tell anybody anymore. You want to know why? Because if I tell them what my relationship goals are, then those guys usually step into that role, and then once they know that I fell for their facade, then they change. So I'll know it by the vibration of the person. That's how I'll know. And he's like, the way you think. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't tell people that. No, I'll know. If you don't have true joy and peace, and you're not seeking and looking for knowledge and wanting to get to know who you are and why you're here, what your purpose and calling is in this life, yeah, like that's goals right there. And walk knowing what they are, then walking them out. Goals. Life goals. So no, I can't tell somebody what that is. I can advise. I can help, if I can. But ultimately, that's a choice that every individual has to make for themselves. We're all responsible. We're all gonna have to stand before God at one point. Will you be happy to be home, or will you be terrified? I guess you could say. Like, I didn't do enough when you had the chance. I'm calling out to your light workers. Look, time to activate. You got this. If I can do this, you guys can too. And like I said, this is nothing personal. And I'm not trying to put my personal or anybody on blast. This has zero to do with that. It's just the synchronicity of God telling me something. It's showing up. As you see, I did not use no names. The synchronicity, God telling me something, I was feeling it. And then I was asking. And then God said, this is going to happen. Like, show me how to do it right. Like, I don't want to do it the way I want it done correctly. God told me what to say. And that is what it is. No hard feelings. I have nothing. I don't care. I mean, no, not my problem. It's not my problem no more. Never was. It's his problem. Like I had said about the Scorpio, he had his chance. All these dudes did. I gave them more fair of a chance. They all blew it. Every single one of them. I know what my worth is now. It isn't with anybody probably around here. It is what it is. Like, just the synchronicity of, like, I don't want to create any more bad karma with nobody. Like, I just want to be able to live out my life in peace and maybe find the love of my life too. That's all I want. I deserve that much. I know dark forces wouldn't like that because if I found somebody any bit similar to myself, oh, you'd be in big trouble. Oh, dear Lord. Yep. So, anyway, I love you guys. Um, I don't really celebrate this. Um, I don't observe any ritualistic holidays. So, um, happy Magic Night, I guess. That's pretty much how it feels. It's coming in from everywhere. So, like I said, I'm seeing pockets of shit just break, and I'm like, these Thotianas. Oh, shouldn't have been a thought. I'm glad it wasn't me. That's for damn sure. Either way, I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to come on real quick and talk to you all. Um, there is a lot of heart chakra activation. If you guys are feeling that, I am too. And throat chakra. This is activating. Um, yeah, big time. It's the upper ones. So try and stay grounded. Try and get the energy to flow. Get into prayer and meditation. Focus on the divine. Um, focus on your blessings. Keep it positive. Bless those that curse you. Because when God gets them back, your hands are clean. Just saying. Warn people. You know, when you're going through things, not a good idea. God showing you things, and then it happens, and you're like, warning, stop sign. This is what you're going to do, and this is how you're going to do it. And I'm like, what in the world? It's the synchronicities like that, you know, that really I should not. Just little things. Just little things. That I get it. You know, and like I said, I just understand that like it was a test. Um for my growth, see what I would do. Stamp passed. Hello. And um said it is what it is. I did get other words after that. When that would happen, when I would pass, what would happen? We shall see. Um yeah. Um yeah. There's a real one that's gonna be coming, I'm pretty sure, for most of us. So, that's what you've been wanting? Look, you don't ask, I think it was the words of Jesus the Christ. Yeah. The child doesn't ask for bread and his father gives him a stone. Like, that don't happen. Um, you ask God for, if you're in alignment, you're ready for it, it'll come. In God's timing, I've said. And I'm pretty, happy with that decision. I made peace with it. So, said the other day, I'm like, I don't think I'll have to. I think everything was so synchronistic after that I was wide-eyed bitch, and I'm like, nothing like going through the apocalypse alone. Like, this is great. I was pretty upset about it. Like, really? And then God was like, well, would you rather be going through the gaslighting and all the other shit you were going through before? I think not. Imagine, not even going there. Like, good point. We need this cut off once for all and all of it. Like, I did a complete, um, out of the blue, practicing, um, my own energy for my own chakras and my own energy center because I am a manifesting generator. Human design, that's what I do. I feel things, I let them come, I examine, and then I make my decision after I talk with the creator and see how I feel about it, how we feel about it. Instead of just stepping out, like generators can just start stuff. No, manifesting generators actually have to hear them. I swear, it's hear the voice of God. So you get that, yeah, that gut feeling, go ahead. You'll know. So, dude, we're manifesting things like this. Guys bringing tests and you're knocking them down. Keep doing what you're doing. If you're speaking light language, now is a real good time. Be speaking in your light language. Dark forces don't know what you're saying. It taps you right in. And then you're actually having a conversation directly with the divine. So, yeah, there is no bypass. You're tapped in. If you speak in a prayer language, speak in your prayer language a lot, as much as possible. Promote it. Nobody should be ashamed of their prayer language. Tongues of men and angels. Yeah, I just so happen to have an angelic one. That's why it's so powerful when I pray in tongues. Oh, but we don't have an interpreter. You never will. Because it's a not of this world. But I don't like it. Yeah. We came to this planet to shake the thing up. Hey, Nova Nova. We came here to shake the planet up. We came here to rule and reign, take dominion from the dark forces that have been here and liberate people for Pete's sakes. True liberation, not the simulated liberation of what they say freedom is. Everybody has autonomy. Everybody. We just choose to comply or so I'm not, don't get me on that. We're off that. Mm. Like I said, we had some of the hardest tests that and some of the most pain, emotional and psychological, between the gaslighting and the childhood trauma and everything else that many of us have gone through. We have the scars, and we're soon going to have the full and complete restoration and healing and wisdom because, yeah, you were traumatized. You can actually relate with people. Many people who are traumatized go one of two ways. Like, I don't give a rip. Everybody on this in this world has been traumatized one way or another. I don't care who you are. People have been traumatized one way or another. Some people have just been so emotionally and psychologically abused that they what's going on with my community tab? What do you mean? What's going on with your community tab? What's the topic really? Oh, I'm just been talking about ascension. Hey, stop it. I've been talking about the energies and oh, look, um, I I re-upload videos. I turn the comments off because that's how the bots tag your channel through your comments. So I turn the comments off on the videos. And half the time when you guys would comment, I would never even get them. And then later I would go and find them actually on my dashboard, which is on a completely different, you can't get on really on dashboard through, you have to go to a completely different freaking app that says YouTube dashboard, which I don't check that hardly ever. You know, I love my subscribers, all of them, but I know that YouTube has unsubscribed a lot of people from my channel, and that's fine. Um, the right ones will find me, and that's the way I look at it. Um, yeah, this whole, I mean, I don't know. I did, the energies are all about this scorpionic energy and transformation. Dude, I'm telling you, that was what my reading was last week with the Lenormand deck that I did. And then this week's reading, I did two actually, but they kind of sort of went into one another. It's just I would have lost the Facebook people if I would have, they couldn't see that part that I did them for YouTube because you guys are a little bit more spiritually in tune than some of my normies on Facebook who are waking up. Actually, there's people that are waking up. A lot of my family members are waking up. So they watch my stuff, and it's like my own family members are watching. But pretty much did a sermon with tarot cards. It was funny. Pretty much told them the truth. Told them about the angels. Told them how the little story about what happened and what we're fighting in this spiritual battle. That type of shit. Yeah, told them the truth. All came out in the cards. I got a nice channeled message from my Facebook girl. It's pretty receptive too. I'm pretty happy about that. Then I came on and I did the YouTube video, or I turned off Facebook, and then I could tell the energy went whoosh. I'm like, wow, I could tell for him. Hi, YouTube. I could tell about who my people were, because I was really Like, I really could sense the chaos going on Facebook. And as soon as I shut that platform down and I just was focused on YouTube, the whole vibration increased. I'm like, okay, here we go. The cards reflected that too. That was crazy. You know, when I talk about us, I like talking about us. I don't like talking about matrixy shit. I don't. That's why, like, I was going to do a whole thing where well, we all know who the bad people are. We do. So they're going to expose it. They've exposed themselves. I don't need to do it. Because I was going to. I was prepared and ready. Um, uh, then maybe, yeah, I think energy shifting. I don't think I'm gonna have to. I'll still do it if I have to, but I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to do it. Like I said, I'm just in here. I really just want to be in here to help people. Most of us know, but like I said, I have my like people on Facebook who are hurting and they're looking for answers, and the normies are looking. So I'm telling you, if this is happening to me, you have people in your own world who you can start talking to just by being a light and being who you truly are, and just start spreading love. And I know you all, some of you channel. I know this. You know, get on and give positive messages. People need that right now. So either way, I guess that's one of the things I could say. Like I said, I never really did Facebook a lot. I think I did one, two, where I actually used my cards, just because I knew that so many people were freaked out by it. Well, they're not so much anymore. Not what I'm getting out. The truth, and they know that it's the truth because it hits them like a ton of bricks. They're like, she's spitting truth. Yeah, I am. From the Dead Sea Scrolls and all of that. Book of Enoch, Book of the Watcher. Yeah, that all came out. Yep, that's what we're fighting. Same shit. Different millennium. Same shit, different millennium. Yep. They know we're back. They don't like it. That's why they're freaking pissed. Oh well. Either way, I'm gonna get off of here. I love you guys. Um I didn't want to do I was gonna come on do readings for the signs, but I didn't want to do it on Halloween. Just because. Staying away from that on Halloween. um so I'm just I'm watching high vibe and stuff. I don't have an issue. People, whatever. Do whatever you do on Halloween. I could care less. But for me, um, I just want to stay in meditation and raise my frequency and raise my vibration and be grateful, be in a heart of gratitude, and thank God for everything that I have and allowing me to be on this journey with alongside of all of you. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye.